Have you ever heard the saying, what goes around comes around? Well, today I have got a story for you that brings this old adage to life in a way you won't forget. It's a tale about kindness, betrayal, and the unexpected ways the universe balances its books. Imagine this. A bustling market street and a wealthy merchant is in trouble. His cart, heavy with goods, has overturned, spilling everything onto the dusty road. People just walk by, too busy or too indifferent to help. But then, a humble beggar, a man with nothing to his name, steps forward. He offers his strength, and together, they manage to right the cart. The merchant, overwhelmed with gratitude, pulls out a shiny gold coin. "Thank you, my good man," he says. "This is for your kindness." For the beggar, this single coin is a fortune, a chance to start anew. He uses it wisely, not on fleeting pleasures, but to find food, clean clothes, and a place to rest. His life begins to turn around. A few months pass. The merchant is looking to hire a personal guard, someone trustworthy and strong. As fate would have it, the former beggar, now looking healthier and more respectable, applies for the job. Merchant recognizes him instantly. Remembering his selfless act, he hires him on the spot, believing he's found a loyal protector. He was right. One moonless night, a gang of thieves breaks into the merchant's home, intent on stealing his fortune. The new guard, hearing the commotion, rushes in without a second thought. He fights with incredible courage, risking his own life to defend his employer. He successfully drives the thieves away, saving not only the merchant's wealth but also his life. The merchant is, once again, immensely grateful. He praises the guard's bravery and promises him a great reward. For a moment, it seems like a perfect story of virtue rewarded. But this is where our story takes a dark turn. As the days turn into weeks, a seed of doubt, watered by greed, begins to sprout in the merchant's heart. He looks at his brave guard and doesn't see a savior anymore. Instead, he sees a man to whom he owes a great debt. "He saved my life," the merchant thinks. "He might expect half my fortune. He knows where all my valuables are. What if he decides to take them for himself?" Fear and suspicion began to consume him. The gratitude he once felt curdled into paranoia. The merchant forgot the man's past kindness, his loyalty, and his sacrifice. He only saw a potential threat to his wealth. So, he hatched a cruel plan. One morning, the merchant gathered his household and loudly accused the guard of stealing a precious jewel. Despite the guard's desperate pleas of innocence, the merchant's word was law. The man who had twice been his savior was dragged away in chains, his reputation ruined, and thrown into a dark, cold prison. The merchant, relieved, believed he had cleverly sidestepped his debt of gratitude. Years went by. The merchant's business prospered, and he grew even richer, the memory of his betrayal buried deep. One day, he set sail on his newest, grandest ship, embarking on a long trading voyage. But a violent, unforeseen storm descended upon the ocean. The magnificent ship was torn apart by monstrous waves and sank into the abyss. The merchant, clinging to a piece of floating wreckage, was tossed about by the raging sea, his life flashing before his eyes. He was alone, helpless, his fortune lost to the depths. Just as he was about to give up, a small, sturdy fishing boat appeared through the mist. A weathered fisherman pulled him from the water, saving him from a certain end. Exhausted and shivering, the merchant looked up to thank his rescuer. His eyes met those of the fisherman, and a chilling wave of recognition washed over him. It was the same man. The beggar he'd rewarded, the guard he'd betrayed, now a humble fisherman. He had spent years in jail for a crime he didn't commit, but after his release, he had rebuilt his life once more, this time by the sea. The silence between them was heavier than any treasure chest. The merchant had nothing left. His wealth was gone, his life saved by the very person he had wronged so terribly. There was no accusation, no anger in the fisherman's eyes, only a quiet, profound sense of justice served by life itself. This story leaves us with a powerful truth. Gratitude forgotten becomes a debt that life, in its own time and its own way, will always come to collect. What you put out into the world truly does come back to you. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this story with me. If it resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that makes you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Till next time, take care and be kind.